Love and light. This is CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If this message has reached you, chances are you were guided here by your higher self and or spiritual guidance team. I appreciate each and every one of you who will be a dear and click that like button. And if you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes. I am not a doctor, nor am I offering any legal or medical advice. Please note all readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Also, please note the description box below each and every video on the channel. Therein you'll find the ways with which to connect with your girl, as well as any payment information for those looking to tip, donate, book a personal reading, or more. If you're still here, you're supposed to be. So let's get on with your sessions, shall we?
Love and Light Collective. All right, so here's the sitch. There could be some significance to prom, graduation. There could be some significance to chocolate shakes, as well as smoothies, fruit smoothies. All right, you could be 20 years of age or older, and or there could be some significance to the year 2020. What else? You could be into celebrity romance gossip. All right. I'm not here to judge, okay? Only love and light mean it. 33 on the timer. There's that Ascended Master Assistance. All right. Love that for us. Okay. What else? You could be, whether you're aware of this or not, getting ready to receive a quite loving text from someone special. So there's that, and some of you need to go ahead and, do that return to sender and ease some of that stress you got going. All right, even if that's, just to call your energy back and place back anyone's energy that you may have taken knowingly and or unknowingly. 111 on the timer, and this is what we're talking about. New beginnings. Cannot get around it, collective. I know. I tried. Okay, here's the sitch. I didn't even know. Like, it was kind of like a stealth mode situation. We were talking about the tower, all right? So we had that. I'm like, oh, what? Like, I'm protective over the collective. I'm like, we gotta, like, investigate and figure out, what the heck? And we got the High Priestess, all right? And I was guided to this particular deck, you guys, the Wandering Star, right? For those wondering, not wandering, of course, right. So anywho, this particular card indicates that the High Priestess, okay, aside from the normal textbook version, the intuition or perhaps the other woman, okay, we're not really getting that vibe here. It's kind of honing in on this dreams, wisdom, inner voice, and spirit world kind of energy, okay? And we've been talking about how the new beginning is basically part and parcel of a lifestyle and or experience about just that, honing in on just all of that, right? And so I'm like, wait a minute now. And at that point, the overarching energy is this Three of Cups, right? And it's like, okay, well, it ends well, right? But we got to talk about it. This balance needed, okay? Two of Pentacles coming out. Again, we're talking about it. Strength card. Now, you're asked to do this. Whoever, like, really needs to understand, okay, that you are far more capable of doing this, okay? You really just need to keep going here, honey, because what you don't want to do is stay stuck at the tower. Now, the tower is purposeful, right? It is catalytic energy. It's like, and 303 just hit the timer. You are so assisted. You are so loved in this journey, on this path, whoever and whoever you are, okay? You really need to understand that. And as I say that, it hit 311, all right? There's that new beginning assisted with that energy of divinity with that 3, okay? As well as divine communication. You are far more capable of divine communication, all right? Please, utilize your intuition regarding that. Please always invite the Holy Spirit into any type of, spirit realm type of communication that you do partake in. All right, so it is not unheard of to ask that, your guides, your guardian angels, and the like assist you with some of this communication, as well as protection of your energy in spite of it. Okay. Um, but getting back to this, dreams, inner wisdom, inner voice. Many of you have been following your intuition. Let's talk about this high priestess. Beta she wanna be. Okay? You have been you have been chartering Mercury retrograde. Help. Okay. You have been chartering uncharted waters for quite some time. What the hell kind of tongue twister is this channeling? Okay. And so it's not that, at this point, at this juncture, you should fear, especially firstly, and especially solely. Okay, I'm not here to say like, oh, fears don't creep up, but 444 on the timer, babe, you are so protected. You are so assisted. It's giving own it, act like it, talk like it, right? Walk like it. Okay. And maybe this is something that you are to accept, that you in fact are of high priestess energy, whether guy, girl, what have you. High priestess energy really high key just simply hones in on the feminine energy of divinity anyhow, right? Well, it makes sense we're all connected to her, whether guy, girl, what have you, because we all carry just the same dark and light, masculine and feminine energies, right? So it's okay, regardless of whatever meat suit you got going on, if you're resonating as this high priestess energy going through this tower moment, okay? Some may even call it, aside from a tower, perhaps the dark night of the soul, depending on what level and where all you find yourselves, honey buns, because this is a general collective message. All right, you guys, personal readings are open. Please check the description box below on how to go about booking just that if you are interested. All right. But continuing on to get to this, where we're going anyhow, right? In spite of, any tower moment, purposeful as it is. Utilizing your strength, all right, helps to bring in this balance necessary to bring in what? Your dreams, further wisdom, clarity regarding your inner voice, your inner monologue, healing, right? Abundance, resourcefulness, contentful, energy that is good and what you want more of. The very things, dreams, goals, and aspirations you had told the universe however moons ago that you longed for, even some of you with the strength card energy. Are you kidding me? Some of you have been waiting a while, a few cycles, and I get that, okay? Whether you have Leo chart placements or not. With this 10 of Wands, I mean, babe, I get it. The energy is back-breaking. However, the energy is really giving just around the corner. All right. And again, to what? The 3 of Cups, where the high priestess is, raising her cup essentially as well in celebration to, dreams, goals, accomplishments, furthered wisdom. All right. And, it takes a level of wisdom to keep abundance, right, collective? Right. So don't poo-poo on the education, the knowledge, the, mental upgrades. All right, because they do produce fruit on the back end. You're talking at least money, right? 737 just hit the timer. And you are furthering yourselves on into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And again, whether guy, girl, what have you, we are highlighting a lot of feminine energy, a lot of femininity, perhaps, right? And so if you are masculine, you could resonate with, recently just finding how it does actually bode you well to attract in some things. You don't have to go, all out and, make shit shake, as it were. You can actually just know matter of factly what you would intend to call in, dare I say, command in, right? And ultimately that looks like, sounds like, and maybe even smells stronger or in a more pleasant, aspect than you grasping at straws, perhaps. And that's for anyone, whether guy, girl, what have you, quite frankly. Feminines are able to actually overarch the energy with their own masculine energy as well. So, regardless of your meat suit, you have the ability to balance and or not be in balance, right? And therein lies the free will. What will you will? What will you do? What will you action out once you are met with the throes of imbalance? Because balance is what produces that good fruit, what produces the new beginning. Okay, the pathway, the environment conducive to energy for you to not simply and solely survive, collective, but to thrive. Okay. Yep, Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. I will be honest, collective. When I hit this Eight of Pentacles alone, I knew that the message was, as always, stands for this collective, right? And I say it all the time. I have the best collective, hands down. Nobody's gonna tell me any differently. All right, they couldn't even if they tried. All right, it's just not a thing. Eight of Pentacles on its own, I knew, okay, collective energies are co-creating with source. All right, be guided to check this. What's it say? Ooh, education achievement. So for those, definitely understanding, like, okay, even back at that high priestess energy, you're talking about wisdom. And maybe some of you need to further your education. Maybe you made some of the legs completion. Maybe you did some of the steps and not all of them, right? And that's okay. Pick up where you left off as you are guided to. Not just because mommy and daddy said, all right? But as you are guided to. Your spirit, your soul call you to whatever and what all education, irregardless of the level or the formality that is tied to the session. You will know. All right, so don't worry, don't force any freaking square pegs into round holes, for goodness sakes. It's not necessary. It's not pleasant when you do that either. Okay. But, Eight of Pentacles came out and then the Hierophant, okay? And again, the energy was so strong. I just want to talk about it because it's a pleasant thing to talk about. As I say that, it's 11:01 on the timer. Again, that new beginning. It's giving Daddy God is pleased, okay? To take the patriarchy out of it, perhaps some might say, your higher self is pleased here, okay? Such that, you are in alignment here, collective. Confirmation. It's giving you have arrived, right? This new abundant path has arrived. What will you will, right? And, we got this Eight of Wands. It speaks to the transformation that you are undergoing. All right. It does speak to also some good news coming your way. And again, that kind of ties back into that lover's message, perhaps, that some are looking forward to. It doesn't have to be the case. It can also speak to a level of travel, whether planned or not. Okay, 11:55 on the timer. And this is all leading to, aside from abundance, it's giving emotional satiety. All right. Whether you are, the type of person that, you're not alone behind closed doors or not, okay? This does speak to also inheritance and property. Maybe some of you are going to inherit property. Maybe some of you have inheritance on the strength of property coming to you, whether you have awareness of that or not, with that Ten of Pentacles, all right? But, we're talking about all of this because you could be seeing 10-10 as well. We have the freaking Ten of Swords, and it's like, my goodness, right? This life is far more spiritual, collective. Okay, so here's the sitch. It's like, it's easy for me, looking at the cards. Oh, ha, ha, I see, I see way beyond this tower moment, right? And you're living through it. I get that. I'm mindful of it. All right. But this is why we're talking about it, babe, because same deal with your spiritual guidance team. Okay, maybe even, dare I say, some of your higher selves, okay, want this to be brought to the forefront so that you get out of it, okay? This is not, you're on the great side of karma here. Here's Daddy God talking about, you know what I mean? Like, all is well here. To who? A freaking high priestess. Like, this is not somebody that is, doing like hard time for some sort of like level of karma that like it doesn't fit, right? It's giving that square peg, right? And you know, the round hole, it's not gonna work. All right, this is like trying to attach some form of scarlet letter to your name, just to use that literature reference, or um, you know, piece of art reference, perhaps. Not sure why that's coming through the channeling, but you know, it's like maybe even some people tried to sully your name along the way, and you're just like, golly, I'm just already here, just trying to do the damn thing anyways. You know what I'm saying? The tower was already given a tower. You know what I mean? And I'm still trying to hang on because I understand that, you know, even on my own, even when it's just me on this card, I can get to the 10. You know what I mean? Like you're like a master manifester, yes, but also like an alchemist. Yes, that's what we should call you, an alchemist. Okay, if we're not going to say high priestess, we're going to at least say alchemist. Even on this 2 of Pentacles, it's giving. It's like, yes. It's like, yeah, no, I understand. Like, no, I'm capable, right? And it's like, I don't know if some of you, because, you know, and I'm not here to judge, you know, the tower is giving, right? You know, harsher energies, this 10 of Wands, it's like, yeah, it's bittersweet. It's like, yeah, just right around the corner. Yeah, like she said, like, oh, love said it's right around the corner. Yeah. And meanwhile, you know, you're tied to like some shit that you're just like, golly, can the season end, please and thank you? Like, I have been there, 15:05 on the timer, right? I have prayed and was like, understood that the assignment wasn't over yet, right? Irregardless of whatever the assignment is, okay? It could be, you know, living in a particular location. It could be dealing with a particular family member. It could be, you know, having a certain type of employee, you know, being employed somewhere where, you know, you're just not even appreciated and barely even tolerated, right? Like, you know, I have been there. I get it, collective. Keep going, because, you know, the longer that you hold on with this strength card energy, okay, the faster you're going to break through that 10 of Wands to the getting on to the 11, right? The actual new beginning energy, right? And out of this 10, babe, okay, this 10 of Swords, ouchie, we don't like, it's not giving, okay? You got to fix it utilizing what? The strength, okay? High Priestess. Don't forget now, whether guy, girl, what have you, okay? It's going to get better. And your spiritual guidance team, your higher selves, as well as Daddy God, are very much aware, okay? But you got to let the pain be purposeful, right? We don't glorify the pain, but we do allow for it to be purposeful when it just simply is, right, okay? And that's exactly how we get to, you know, even on our worst days, this 9 of Cups energy. Let's talk about it. It says optimism, joy and happiness, all right? Vitality. Don't you want to be in this baseline energy? Yes, you do. High Priestess, oh, you, someone like you, whether guy, girl, what have you, you deserve, again, at least on your worst day, to be in this 9 of Cups energy, all right? Normally, you're supposed to be at this 10 of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? Utilizing your strength and understanding that you are just simply unfuckable as the creator, as the alchemist, as the magus, the magician that you are. Yes? Okay. And here is that new beginning looking to come into you. Just a second. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Because somebody's missing this. Hold on. Straighten your crown here, creator. High Priestess. Okay. Hierophant. Now see, that ain't half bad, is it? See, they told you, oh, not the tower. No, not the tower. That tower will fuck you up, man. Your life will be changed for forever, right? Oh, man. Paired with the death card. The death card, man, you ain't coming back from that. Yeah, Tower, life-changing energy, and you will never again, ever live through that kind of shitty ass experience ever again, because death and rebirth, baby. See, it's all about perspective, because you're going to go through this anyways, right? Don't you want it to be like the high vibe version? Gosh, I hope so. Love and light.